Hi guys, welcome back. Have you guys heard of the term the loud pipe save lives? Di ba? Yun yung argument ng maraming nagmomotor na if you put a louder exhaust, it's going to avoid any accidents kasi mas nakikita ka or naririnig ka ng mga kotse, so hindi ka nila mababangga. Ako sa tingin ko, I don't believe in that myth kasi whether I'm riding this Vespa which is quiet or I'm taking the Ducati out which is known to have a more louder exhaust, especially since it has an aftermarket exhaust. In any case, talagang cars do not see us on the road. Kahit ano pa ingay nung tambucho mo, kahit ano pa, Metro Manila's roads are so noisy. Not just other sources of noise pollution, it's just there's too many motorcycles na rin na sobrang ingay that car drivers are immune to the sound. Hindi na sila nagugulat, it doesn't make them more aware when they hear a motorcycle with a loud exhaust. So kaya I really don't advocate the whole loud pipe save life. Yeah, pati ako, like I mentioned before, when it comes to that anti-muffler thing, they're just too damn loud that it doesn't make any sense. Speaking of the devil, it's that feeling macho sound. It's what people want. It feels like you're riding something really powerful with something that is very loud. Yeah, so it has to do with the image of having a loud machine. But because on a pure performance standpoint, a lot of people who put a louder exhaust are not really fully utilizing. How loud that is? That's obnoxious already. But back to the point is, a lot of people actually put all those loud exhausts, but they're not really realizing the true potential of that loud exhaust. Because like I mentioned, if you're just going to increase the size of your pipes without increasing the air intake, without increasing the fuel, and then not reprogramming you to ECU to tell the engine that this one has all this, you're not really going to utilize any gains in power. So yung iba dyan, maingay lang, baka nga nakakasama pa. One of the biggest reason also, but one of the major drawback of putting an exhaust that is not properly calibrated is your engine is going to be running lean. If your engine runs lean, you are going to be very prone to overheat. And with our traffic here, nako, mas masama pa yan. Pero do you guys really think that if your motorcycle is louder, it will prevent cars from hitting you? Kasi kadalasan ang nakikita kong accidents are not really, no matter how loud it is, that's not going to save it. Kasi kadalasan ang makikita mong accident is a motorcycle crossing an intersection and then a car is going to cross without seeing them. And it doesn't matter how loud your motorcycle is because the car is in front of you when that happens, and the exhaust is at the back. Yung ingay ng motor mo ang nakakarinig more are people behind you than in front of you. So having a loud exhaust is not really going to announce to like, if I'm here that intersection there, they're not still going to hear me. Ang nakakarinig sa akin if I have a loud exhaust are people here on this side or maybe behind me, but not in front of me. So it's not going to prevent them not seeing me and going to cross while I'm crossing the intersection. This is probably the biggest cause of accidents that I've seen. Another one is, or if you're traveling in the roads, tapos ang madalas nga yung tulad sa just last week when I was on the Ducati, a car just swerved onto where I was. Since I was behind him, he probably didn't hear me and he was not looking at the side mirror. And the Ducati is pretty loud for him not to really hear, but I guess the area, kumbaga hindi na sila, they don't get alarmed already with any loud motorcycle. They're so used to it already. So the car almost hit me twice because nung first he swerved into my lane, so I slowed down and let him pass. So now when he passed, I moved to the other lane. And then once again, after just a few meters, he tried to come back to that lane again, and once again he almost hit me again. So they just don't look. So having the loud pipe didn't really try to avoid that accident. Di ba? It's just people don't really listen, or kumbaga they just don't look anymore. Mas importante yung look. Remember, these people in cars are in air-conditioned cars, windows are closed, listening to probably their sound system. So no matter how loud your exhaust is, they probably wouldn't hear you. And if they actually do hear a loud exhaust, they don't really care because there's just too much noise outside that they don't know, is that someone I will hit or not. It's just wala. Sobrang ingay na sobrang daming maingay. Di ba? Karamihan pa nung may mga maiingay na motor, yung mga singit ng singit, kaya naiinis na rin yung mga driver. So the more they don't really care if they hear someone with a loud exhaust. You know? But you guys think, to those who are favorable to really having a loud exhaust, what do you guys think? Does it help you in terms of saving your life? Does it help you being more visible to car drivers? Or is this more of a performance and forma thing over really as a safety thing? Yeah? Kasi sa akin, it's honestly having that exhaust. Well, for the Ducati, the exhaust there was just not an exhaust. That's a performance air filter was put on, an exhaust was put on, and a fuel remap software was put on to utilize everything. But I'm not gonna deny, I like how there's a substantial sound that is coming from that exhaust. But in fact, I don't like it that loud. I've already placed the DB killer back on the exhaust, so it's more manageable, but still loud enough for people to hear, but not too loud that I don't want it too loud, honestly. I want substantial lang, pero ayoko yung maingay. So guys, leave your comments. What do you guys think of the loud pipe saves life thing? So thank you once again. If you haven't, please do like and subscribe. Till our next vlog, see you again. Bye.